morons. What the hell is wrong with you, Buffalo? You know, we were right in the stretch where we really could put our stamp of approval on the AFC. Yes, 3 opponents. We had a lot more talent. I mean, Miami, Jacksonville, and then the Jets, where we really could put our stamp of approval on the AFC and say, we're the beasts of the AFC. But you know, it's really damning when there's 2 comments. One by Jacksonville player who said, hey, you look like you didn't have any interest. Or Jordan Poyer saying, we just weren't ready. Nothing could be closer to the truth. You know, I've seen some really abysmal, ugly games in the Bills in my life. But you know, that has to be the most damning, the most vile, the most abysmal, the most atrocious, and any other adjective I can come up with to describe what I saw. Yeah, well, I give kudos to Leslie Frazier. At least the defense was ready for this game. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence didn't go wild. We held him to 9 points. But what the hell is Brian Daboll and the offense doing? You know, did you even practice? Did you even think to maybe, run drills? Every game is important. You know what? What the hell? It's like, hey, you're just saying, oh, we're going to show up and we're going to wipe the floor. We don't have to practice. Bull. That's what every practice is for. That's why they play every game. That's why you should be ready at all times. Damn it, guys. What the hell are you trying to do? You trying to put another big black blotch on the city of Buffalo? What a way to represent the Bills Mafia. What a way to represent the city of Buffalo. Yeah, not practicing, not being ready. You know what you look like? Common fools. You know what the offensive line looked like? Offensive. Whew. What kind of odor is emanating from there? Did you even practice? What were you? Did you watch a film of the Three Stooges? Did you watch a film of the Keystone Cops? 'Cause that's exactly what you look like, you offensive line. Cody Ford, what the hell did we draft you for? We've given you every chance, and so far you botched it up. You know, you fat ass, maybe you ought to take your ass back to Oklahoma, where you came from, 'cause you're a bum steer right now. You got no business playing on the Buffalo offensive line with the way you are. Who thunk that a couple of injuries was going to make our offensive line look this bad? Josh Allen, you look like the Josh Allen of 2018. The deer in the headlights. Huh? And I mean, what? Nobody was getting open, and of course, the offensive line had something to do with it. Yeah, Allen, deer in the headlights. And what about our running game? Non-existent. Devin Singletary, Zach Moss. What the hell are you doing? I mean, heck, when you go for first downs, I say that moss doesn't grow on trees. Singletary, yeah, you're a Singletary when you run, but I'd rather have a double. I'd rather have a triple. And every time you gain a first down, I increase it by 1. I mean, Stephon Diggs, you did make a couple of first down catches, so I can do what I like to do. Stephon Diggs, the competition. Ding, ding. Yeah, that's what happens when you really dig pretty good. You have a plant. But whatever. That was one of the most abysmal, disastrous games I ever saw you guys play. And they say we're legit Super Bowl contenders. The only contender we are is dud of the century. 'Cause that's exactly what you look like Sunday. Duds. You know what? I think there ought to be a lot of soul searching and a lot of humble pie now. As we got our good friends the Jets coming up this Sunday. You better start practicing. You better start focusing. As you know what? This is turning into a real disappointing season. Train has kind of come off the rails. And you know what? We need to get it back on and we need to go just like the trains that come through this nice town. Boy, that's all I gotta say, you morons. But I'm gonna go to something a little happier. How about tonight, Orange fans? Yes, it's the start of basketball. A lot of higher hopes this season than in the past few seasons. Yeah, Bayheim ball. That's what a lot of people are saying. Jimmy, Buddy, and of course, their fearless leader, Jim. And of course, the Cole Swider, Seimer Torrance, and the others. And also our great freshman, Williams, who can dunk. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Even he can dunk. Baby got back. All right, Sir Mix-a-Lot. You eat your heart out. Well, at least I got a little humor in the light of the disaster. You know what? I can't just get my mind off of how awful Buffalo was. But of course, Syracuse, you can kind of alleviate a little of that. And we got Lafayette tonight, the team from Easton, Pennsylvania. And hopefully Larry Holmes isn't right on courtside, because you know he was the Easton assassin. And of course, Sunday, we got another team from Pennsylvania, one of the Philadelphia Goons. Yeah, the Drexel Dragons. That's what I sometimes call those teams from Philadelphia, especially when John Cheney was alive when he coached Temple. But you know, Drexel is a pretty decent team. We'll see what happens as we open the regular season. And of course, the football team gets back on track. Yes, it's down in Louisville at noon on Saturday. And you know what? Louisville kind of is having the same hard luck that we had a few games ago. Being in almost every game, but coming up short. But you gotta wonder now about their mobile quarterback. Malik Cunningham looked a little gimpy there right near the end of the game against Clemson. And he's a danger too when he takes off. You know, it could be a shootout, could be the one with the ball last who's gonna win. And you know what, Syracuse? It could be one where we could maybe be bowling, but not the one you think. Strike! Spare me the details. Oh well, at least I have something happy to talk about. Last but not least, I am going to say about New York State. Yes. Yeah, a couple of troubling headlines. One, the closure of a few of our prisons. One of them being right here in Willard. You know what? New York State, you realize drug offenses have started to go up. But yeah, you're closing Willard because, hey, it's only half full. Yeah, another thing of short-sightedness by the state. You know what? Closing Willard's really going to affect Seneca County economically, and it's going to affect any other one that has prisons that's on this list economically. Another thing of short-sightedness by New York State, and also Remington moving their headquarters from Ilion down to Georgia. Yeah, you pass so many laws in this state against the Second Amendment. Look what's happened to a great company that's been in this state for 200 years. You know, New York State open for business. Boy, this government in this state is the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen. And that's all I'm gonna say this week. What a disaster, Buffalo.